Hello, my name is David, and first of all, I want to thank you for your precious time and your interest in my professional profile. Now, let's start with my professional experience. My HR professional career began in January of 2016 in A and B Human Capital. I was an HR recruiting executive and I was working there for 8 months. And then I was in charge or responsible for recruiting the best talent according to every customer needs. Well, and then I took a professional challenge in August of 2016 in Oxford School of English. Here in this experience, I was working there for 3 consecutive years, and I was in charge of the recruiting process, full every recruiting cycle process, and also I was in charge of the recruiting profiles, since academic profiles, staffing profiles, and administrative profiles. And also, I was in charge of the onboarding process, the sourcing process, the screening of the candidates, the job postings in social media and platforms. I was in charge of the to coordinate the interviews with the leaders of every vacancy, the hiring managers, and also I was in charge of the logistics or coordinated test, the medical test of every selected candidate, and also I used to make or extend the job offer to the selected candidates, and the onboarding. Once they were hired, I was in charge of the onboarding process of new hire. And then I moved, or I took, currently I am part of the shared service center, the HR talent acquisition team at Whirlpool Corporation. In this great company, I've learned a lot of processes, HR processes, recruiting, new ways to enhance the process and make the candidate this journey a better experience, to take care of the candidate's experience. It's very important to us to take care of these points. And also, I I am responsible for all the full cycle recruiting process from end to end. I mean, from the job requisition and the job posting, the sourcing, the screening of the candidates, and the interviews. And also, I am in charge of to coordinate the logistics of the interviews with hiring managers, and also to request a medical test of every selected candidate. I used to play the role as an HR consultant in every vacancy, in every position. I have our when I am the owner of the positions to accomplish every customer needs and business needs. And it's important to maintain a continuous communication with the customer, internal and external customers. It's very important to maintain this communication, for to communicate the candidate about the process, and to communicate with the hiring managers and influence on them about to make the best decision. I report directly to the HR talent acquisition manager, and it's important to sustain continuous communication with her to have a better standard and quality service. Well, this is part of my professional experience. Now I want to talk about a little bit a problem that happened to me and how I resolved it. Well, when I was promoted in to Colombia in March of 2020, I remember that everybody, well, it started, the pandemic started, and I remember that everybody went to their homes, and it happened until November of 2020, and there was a candidate who complained about the media uh, that I was contacting him. It was by WhatsApp. So when we moved to make home office, I didn't have the tools to make international calls. So I used to use the WhatsApp by contacting candidates. It was one of the medios medium to contact the candidates. And I remember that he complained. He said it was not a formal way to contact them. So when I received, he was a referral candidate. It was of another. Um, he has a friend working there, and he felt, I don't know, maybe he felt uncomfortable or insecure maybe, but I used to send a corporate email to identify, and well, I didn't take it in a wrong way, in a bad way. I took this situation in a professional way. I received the feedback. I understood the problem. I have empathy for the candidate because I imagine how he could have felt, and so I understood. So I proposed and requested to uh, a new tool to make international calls, and then I make international calls with my a telephone. Whirlpool has given me a telephone to make international calls. So, but he was the only candidate who has complained about it, about the media, not about me, because I was very very formal and very very polite and educated when I sent the message to him. So that was the problem, and that's how I resolved it, and I took in a professional way. And finally, about making a decision, well, I remember once in it was a recent project. It was in Colombia too, and I was the owner of this project about the internship development program, and it was called the hackathon or digitalent, where we used to recruit the best talent as an internship. And then I remember the process was too long. It was a large process. So I decided, or I proposed to the team to make the one-on-one interviews before the business case. So most of the team was not agree about this decision, but I gave to them a valid reason to make this part of the process first. And so we used to call to every candidate to make the one-on-one interviews first. And because I told them one of the strongest reasons was that the students used to apply to many companies, so it was difficult. For example, probably it was the probability of losing that or the best talent it was so probably to happen. So I decided, I gave them valid reasons to make it happen, and it happened successfully. We ended that project with successful. We achieved to recruit the best talent, and the leaders of the business, of every unit of the business, were so happy and so glad that we were able to make the first interviews, the one-on-one interviews first, and then the business case. And my team were the winner, was the winner of this award, and I was very happy because I used to coaching my candidates to have successful recruiting process. Well, thank you very much for watching this video once again, and I'm very happy to participate in this process, selection process. Thank you very much.